Colorado's state capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
First down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the game.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's work. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Work will throw on 2nd down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In the air on 3rd down, here's Wood. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. 20-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers. The air once more. It's Rourke. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. McCaffrey, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here is Rourke. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Rourke going to throw for it here. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Run once more, that's Harvey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Yeah. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Harvey. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in. This is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Work. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the 49er, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Ward. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They'll go. And here's Rourke. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
We'll try the right side with Harvey. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
2nd down. Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Working out on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Work going to throw it here on 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he will score! Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throw it here on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They face second down and 7. Throw it. Nix. Rolling right. He's going to look for the home run ball. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 42 yards. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, it's Nix. And that ball incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
From the 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on third and goal? From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. They'll go again with Correndo. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. They can pick it up on third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's third down and a few inches. To the air, it's Rourke. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Rourke. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. Gray Greenlaw in on the tackle.
37-yard line. A gain or 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing on second down. Rourke. He'll find his tight end. Kittle on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Rourke going to throw for it here. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Work will throw on 2nd down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, here is Rourke. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
First down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On second down, Nix again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's right carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Niners have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. The punter remains on the sidelines. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. And here's Rourke. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they're going to see, can they take it? Advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Work now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nick Benito there for the tackle. They'll put Ayuk in motion. In the air on 3rd down, here's Rourke. He's got it about the 8. And he'll take this one in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Still got the stitches.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down. Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Work to throw on 1st down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the results showed.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Rourke. Go left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throwing again is Rourke. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
How to throw it here on 1st down. Flush to his left, and he does a nice job to avoid avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Nix to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Harvey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Throw it. Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Working out on 1st and 10. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Here we go, go! A run here with McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. They run once more with McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll stick to the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. They come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Goes take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And caught right side, it's Franklin. So it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Bombers. Olay. Captain.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. The clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Work will throw on second down. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
from the gun, here is Rourke. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself the chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he'll be out of bounds, zeros on the clock, and that is how this one will come to an end. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick.